Hello, this is David, and welcome to Equity Story. I think really from yesterday and the day before, and really late last week, nothing's really changed. Again, I think our price action was pretty poor today, and our markets, yeah, certainly still looks like we're going to go back down a little bit lower. And obviously, I think in the next 2 weeks, maybe test this 4,800 level. Um, I think the interesting thing last night, the Dow uh, was quite interesting, the sort of price action you saw. Basically, Yellen came out and she's trying to assure the market they're not going to raise rates too soon or too quickly. And this is totally contradictory to what we're hearing from America that, the economy is doing well. I think the truth of the matter, the economy is not doing as well as what they want you to believe. And the Fed is very scared if they put these interest rates up too quickly, they're going to prick the bubble, and then the whole party is going to come to an end, and obviously stocks potentially could go a lot lower in the short term. I don't think the Fed want to do this, and I think as a result, however much saber rattling you hear from the Fed and stories that they're going to be raising rates, I don't think they are, and for this reason, we believe obviously, I think the gold story and the gold stocks potentially also could continue to do quite well for the rest of the year. Anyway, what you don't want to do is go against the Fed. You don't fight the Fed, you go with it. And as long as the Fed are still pulling up the Dow and hopefully pull up our market, we'll obviously keep looking for trends and keep trying to look to steal money out of the market when we can. Again, like I said to you the other day, the market does feel like that. It's not like a nice market where we can really buy the story and buy these trends. At the moment, if you look at this price action, it really does feel we're just going in trying to steal a buck here and there. Um, Talking about stealing a buck here and there, I think one of the stories looking really good is ORE. Again, great looking chart, doing everything right, starting to turn up this week, and what a great have a look at that short-term chart. And part of our model, the swinging, getting the swing trading is really important to us, and you don't get a nicer swing than this and what's going on here. And I think she just turned up perfectly when she should turn up, and I think ORE potentially in the next 2 months is going to go a lot higher. I did say today we're going to talk about two 10 baggers, and certainly if you don't have these on your, well, there's three I'd like to have a look at. One is Eden Energy. Again, it's a story that we've already made 100% on Eden Energy. It's they've got the new concrete is twice as strong and half the price to produce. Go to the website, read up about it. Eden Energy, again, sort of it's trading a long-term chart, a perfect trading pattern. It looks absolutely excellent, and if you actually look at that short-term trading pattern, it's more or less holding that 20-day moving average, and it's a great story. It's extremely strong. I think potentially for where it could go, this is certainly a real 10-bagger, and find a great story like Eden Energy with such a great chart. I think this is one you should certainly be having a look at if you're not in it. And another one is the Hazer Group. The Hazer Group, again, please go to the website, read up about it. It's actually really exciting. It's sort of a process which is in development, and it's really well worth reading up about the process and what this company is capable of doing, because it's potentially could be a real game changer in the industries that they are looking to be producing in over the next 10, 20 years. So again, Hazer Group is starting to move up. The charts are starting to look good. Again, it's sort of early days, but they came down, did this typical thing that stocks often do when they list, come down and retouch those lows, and then she's starting to make its way up. But Hazer Group, please go to the website, read up about it, because it's a really, really interesting story. Funny enough, there is, and this is not a typical for equity story, we have had a little 10-bagger on really for over a year now, which hasn't done well. When I say hasn't done well, it's sort of we put it on just around 20 cents, and it's was 20 cents recently, and that's hovering down about 14 cents. However, Apple apps potentially could be a fantastic little story, because at the moment they're as well as having a lot of really interesting internet plays, and many of these little internet plays they've got could potentially propel the story forward. They've actually taken over. They're doing a backdoor listing with Search Party, and Search Party, it's well worth reading up about it. It's a strong business already as it is. It's had over 100% growth in candidate CVs from the 7.5 million at the start of 2015 to more than 50 million by December, and the business is actually doing very, very well. So possibly the one that got away for Equity Story, Apple Apps, could be a big story for us anyway over the coming 6-7 months. So again, maybe you should go to the ASX and read up about Apple Apps and read up about Search Party, and I think it could be a really, really interesting backdoor listing, and certainly could be the story that Apple Apps have been looking forward to, obviously, to propel them forward and get their share price really moving upwards. Just also having a look at some of the the weekly buy and sell signals. Again, if you look at some of the ones that we put on, MPL, Medibank Private hitting record highs today. Again, like I said to you the other day, what a great looking chart. Looks absolutely stunning. Again, TWE, what a great looking chart, absolutely stunning. And basically, generally speaking, the buy signal is doing fairly well. API, again, what a great looking chart. It looks absolutely stunning. Here, look at that long-term chart going through that buy signal now. So really stunning looking chart. So all the sort of buy signals doing pretty well. MTR isn't actually the one that isn't really clicking on, but again, what a great looking chart, and why wouldn't you buy that? It looks really good, and hopefully MTR will kick on, and we've got that sort of $5 level target price on it, and to obviously walk out and make a nice little quick 5-10% on it will be absolutely perfect. And again, one of the bullish stocks we said, MQA, again hitting record highs today. What a great story MQA is. Absolutely fantastic. This is one of these SX 200 stocks where you sort of, why wouldn't you be in it? It looks absolutely stunning, and certainly would much rather you be in stocks like MQA than those the banks that look a little bit scary at the moment. I'll just have a look at the banks again. ANZ down today, Westpac down, CBA and NAB looking pretty unimpressive. So again, I think you just got to stay away from those banks. They definitely look pretty weak. Anyway, I'd like to sort of thank you for listening to Equity Story. Every day we're looking for ideas and some good ideas where stocks that we can make some money on, and hopefully over the next 2 or 3 months we can keep on making the same sort of money we have in the future as we have done in the past. Anyway, thank you for listening to Equity Story, and we look forward to bringing this report tomorrow night.